Hi guys! We're going to talk about arm care today. So one thing you want to keep in mind is that pitchers have a really hard time keeping their shoulders mobile and strong at the same time. So it's extremely important to put them on a really good arm care program. So we're going to go through some basic exercises that'll help you and your pitchers keep those shoulders really nice and strong. So the first one we're doing, it's called external and internal rotation. So here's a couple things I want to show you. When you start off with external rotation, which means your arm's coming out, your player's going to have their shoulders facing straight ahead, elbows close in at their side, arm is in a 90-degree angle, and their wrist stays nice and straight. So now your player will rotate out as far as they can without turning, and then come back in towards their chest, back out. Perfect. Great, so they're going to do that for about 10 times. And you can have players of every age group do these same exercises. Looks good, ladies. It's good. Shoulders should stay square. Okay, so we're doing internal rotation this time. So basically, it's good to remember every time you do one motion in one direction, you want to do it in the other direction to make sure that one side is not over dominant and stronger than the other. So again, shoulders stay square, elbow stays close in at her side, and you want to make sure that your player stands nice and straight. If they're turning and rotating to get the exercise movement through, then they need to take a step towards the fence. That means it's just too hard for them. So make sure you work the exercise more efficiently rather than just trying to muscle through the motion. So again, they're going to do 10. So you guys let me know when you're done with 10. Okay, so we're going on to our third shoulder exercise. This is called the X. It's one of my favorites, and most likely because it's really hard for them to do. But the fact that it's really hard for your players to do means that they're muscle groups that are underworked. So this is really good for the scapular area. A lot of pitchers aren't super aware that a lot of their strength comes from their back area. It initiates here and then moves on to their shoulder. They really just try to muscle through with their shoulder. So this is a great exercise to teach them how to initiate those muscle groups. So basically, the player's just going to make an X. She's going to bring one arm up, bring it up, good. And the other arm back, good. And if you find that it's a little hard and they're bending their wrists, then maybe we actually need a little lighter band for her in this one. So we'll give you a break. But if you find that they're bending their wrists, they want to make sure they keep their wrists straight. Go ahead and feel. Can you feel it back here? Yeah. Good.
Make sure that the bands are above your head. You're going to get into a nice low lunge position. Both hands together, elbows by your head, and you're going to extend your forearms. You're going to do these nice and slow and controlled. You're going to squeeze your core, elbows by your head, and you're going to do 15 extensions. You're going to lower the band into your mid-back area. You're going to get into a low lunge position with right leg forward. Right arm over your left arm, and we're going to stretch over the right leg and come back. Then you're going to switch into your left leg, left arm over your right arm, and stretch again and come back. We're going to do some reverse flies facing where your band is attached. We're going to get in a mid squat position, palms facing each other, and we're going to move out slowly and in. Keep the elbows slightly bent, palms facing each other, and really challenge yourself to use your upper back muscles and squeeze. Then we have elevated internal and external rotation. You're going to move the bands up underneath your armpit height. You're going to bring your arms up, and you're going to do your internal, controlled, and then you're going to reverse directions, and you're going to do your external. One of my favorite elevated exercises from college is a bonus one that I want you guys to perform. And you're going to keep the bands around your mid-back. You're going to have them behind you. You're going to get your elbow at your shoulder height and slow and controlled. Get your palm parallel to the ground and back up. You don't want to jerk around on this one. If you have someone to support your elbow, that helps, but if you do it yourself, you're going to turn in, so you want to stay really square. Then we can turn around and perform the external. Same way. Do not drop the elbow, slow and controlled. For your next exercise from an elevated position, you're going to go from a thumb up position to a thumb down, slow and controlled. A lot of pitchers actually love these for warm-ups before games. From mid-back position, we're going to get back into our lunge, opposite leg in front as your throwing arm, and you're going to just practice proper mechanics on how to throw the ball. Great for building strength, for throwing overhand, and it still protects your shoulders as pitchers. Then we can do a reverse throwing motion. And then we're going to finish with some underhand exercises. Start with the bands at your hip height. We're going to get into that T position and work on coming underhand and snapping and reversing. Slow and controlled. And for your last one, you're going to do full circles, stationary. Thumb is pointed towards your other thumb, hands parallel to the ground. And we're going to come in and return to the thumb position. Just big circles right here. And then you're going to reverse directions.